when Michael Bisping said that nobody really cares about flyweights, what is your opinion about that and how it affects your weight class?
I'm just hyping my own fight. This is going to be an amazing title fight, but I was expecting this, very much so.
I think it was pretty silly, of course, when I heard it. But it's Michael Bisping. You know, I mean, everyone pretty much expects something ridiculous to come out of his mouth, right? I mean, that's pretty much what he does. So.
Listen, pal, when you glint in your dad's eye, I was kicking ass in the UFC.
And probably saying ridiculous things also. So, you know, it's not going to change the fact that we're the top 2 guys in the world and that we're going out to make history that night. So everyone that supports us, you know, thanks. And you know, we love you. Everyone that doesn't, including Bisping. I think you soon will, and you'll be excited for this. So yeah, man, it's gonna be great, and glad to have you on the card as a co-main, buddy.
How glad you are that this is on neutral territory. Can you expand?
Well, yeah. Obviously, he's a very well-decorated war hero, and Americans, rightly so, are very, very patriotic people, and that's fantastic. But I just think if the fight was to take place in Texas, I'd have probably been shot on the way out. So I'm quite happy to be here. Canada, part of the Commonwealth. Long live the Queen, and look forward to kicking ass.
Brian, you and I have talked, I guess, on numerous occasions about your military background and how you're able to block. I mean, let's face it, Michael's a master at self-promotion. He knows how to sell a fight. He does a wonderful job at it. But rarely do you ever show any emotion in a situation like this. I know we're caught up in the moment, but can you talk about your military background and how it helps you sort of deflect or not even pay attention to situations like this?
You know, look, I've said this before. When you've had to look a mother in the eyes and tell her why you couldn't bring her son home, it makes all of this a heck of a lot easier. This is just a fist fight. It's something I'm really good at, something I love doing. None of these antics are going to matter to me. I don't get very nervous when I fight. I love to do it. And come September 22nd, I'm going to draw a line in the sand. I'm going to say, Mike, cross it. He's the kind of guy I know he'll step to it, and we're going to get after it. And I'm telling you right now, folks, you know, you may have complained about certain fights that were on the card this past weekend. You won't complain about ours.
Between the two of you, almost all your fights have gone to decisions except for one TKO. What are you guys going to do regarding your weight class to make sure that there's an exciting end to the fight, or is TKOs just not as likely as they are in your weight class?
Yeah, the thing about the flyweights is that you have we're all around it. You know, we're all at the top of the level, and we're all very well in every single aspect of the sport. So typically when somebody gets, you know, finished, in my eyes, is when, one, they either make a mistake, or two, the person is going for the kill, and then when you go for the kill, you end up making a mistake. So, I mean, don't get me wrong, you know, I'm sure, you know, Joseph and me and all the flyweights in the world are in the gym training to finish our opponents, but that just shows how good we are when we fight each other. You know, we're all at the top level, and we have no weaknesses in any of our games.
To make it clear, I believe you were talking about also just in the flyweight division, since it started, there's been one KO or TKO, right? That happened to be me, and that's just a sign of things to come. You know, at 35s, I was knocking guys out, and if I wasn't, I was rocking them every time, you know. So I think that's just a sign of things to come at 25s for me. I can also submit people, you know, submitted black belts. So I'm looking to add the power and the finishes into this division. And you know, like DJ said, everyone's so talented at the division. You know, everyone is good everywhere. You know, that's so, you know, the finishes come harder also. The thing is, we're not just standing there, you know, punching each other. You know, when you look at a 205 heavyweight fight, you know, the guy is standing there just taking the punch. You know, when you're trying to hit a 125-pound flyweight, bantamweight, the guy's moving out of the way. You're not landing as clean punches, you know, as you would be. But, you know, that's something I work on, you know, is my power. And that's something, like I said, I'm going to bring to the division.
What does it mean to you to be fighting back here in Toronto? I know you fought in Canada a couple of times now, but to be fighting somebody like BJ Penn, how does that make you feel being right at home and having the support of the crowd that you will have on September the 22nd? And what's up, by the way, just a side note?
Yeah, I recognize that voice. I don't see where are you?
I'm the crippled guy at the back.
Oh man, good to see you again. Yeah, I'm always excited to fight in Canada, and to fight a guy like BJ, is an honor because you know, I've watched his fights since I was 14 years old, and I have looked up to him. But I've come to a point in my career where I don't look up to anybody in this sport anymore. Obviously, I still respect him and all that, but you know, I'm here to beat him and hurt him. So it is an honor, but at the same time, I'm here to win. And yeah, I'm very happy to be fighting in Canada again. Toronto's a great place to fight.